turn on when they're not screaming, but they want us to turn on the audio. Yeah, okay. I can hear myself. Earlier. I'll have to take a listen to it.
Don't worry.
Blaine said we can hear you, and now it's gone. So I'm gonna keep my sound on for the stream.
Okay, now the microphone's working. It was just on the wrong one. I fixed it. Is everyone good? Is everyone good?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me post this stream everywhere else, and then we'll be fine. Everything's fine. We're good. Everything's good. You guys don't.
Everything's great. It's all fine. We are.
Yeah. I'm fine.
We...
I'm good. I'm good.
The best thing to do is to not panic when stuff like this happens.
No, yeah, I was totally calm. Did you see me just there? I was great.
Yeah. Well, you were great. I think I was pretty great too. But
Yeah,
you were great.
no, you were perfect. You were great. You were totally calm. You were doing great. We're gonna do great for the rest of this stream too. We're gonna be perfect. Pitch perfect. Sweetie, I don't understand what you're saying, so I can't even, make a rebuttal, okay?
Was Pitch Perfect a movie, or did I dream that?
That was a movie, and I saw some of it. It was alright. It had a fat lady in it who sang really good, and she danced super good.
I think
Zac Efron was in it! That's
Was that the selling point for you?
I don't know. I don't remember if I had a thing for Zac Efron. I guess he's hot, but hot I don't care about. Yeah, I'd do it, but I wouldn't go out of my way to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I guess so.
Okay, I'm seeing stuff in the chat that's saying, maybe I'm just getting updated. They say they do hear us.
Let me summarize the first couple minutes of the stream, alright? We can't hear you, wait, we can. No, wait, no, we can't. Wait, Heather, we can't hear you. And now we're good.
We're good?
Yeah, we should.
Everyone can. If you want to ask Sweetie about Hamilton, Sweetie, get in here!
Okay.
They're asking about Hamilton!
1 second.
You gotta I haven't watched it yet. You gotta tell them about it.
I haven't seen it either, so try not to spoil it.
Oh, yeah. Don't tell Brandon about Hamilton. He hasn't seen it yet.
Hamilton gets shot by Aaron Burr.
If he went to history class, he knew about that.
Fortunately, I did. So I guess that's not much of a spoiler.
He said he knew.
I should hope so, yes.
Okay, so, before that, Buckin's asking if you hear fireworks outside where you are.
Not yet, but they usually wait till later in the night. I've been hearing them all week, so I'm not gonna be shocked when it happens.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like when not even a week or a couple of days, but literally weeks before the 4th of July, people just start shooting.
It's when they start selling the fireworks that it happens, and they sell fireworks weeks in advance. Oh shit.
Sure, but that's something you don't you want to pack that, especially if you live in a jurisdiction where it's not exactly clearly outlined whether or not you're allowed to have them.
Our apartment doesn't allow them, and it's happening anyway. People don't care. Oh my god. Do you guys like my outfit? No one's saying anything about it.
Very gorgeous.
It's very.
What are the
very
questions?
American.
They're asking how you liked it.
Oh, I loved it.
Of course you did. I haven't seen it yet. I gotta watch
it.
I always listen to it. It's a great.
Well, that's good. At least you've seen the soundtrack. Oh shit! I broke everything.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We can just put it right here. We're not gonna use the keyboard. Don't worry, I can still do this. I was like-
You're seeing 2 strands of yarn, but it's fine.
You know, people say about the vision doubling, but it's not. It's like I'm seeing it in reverse. You know what I mean?
No.
So-
Have you ever been drunk before?
I've been drunk, but I don't see things in reverse. Like, things start moving around, like I've got vertigo, like I'm off balance.
For me,
but
it
not...
feels like I'm super, super tired.
Yeah, but again, things don't then become in reverse.
No, like, it's like backwards. Like, instead of seeing it like this, I see it like this.
I'm concerned for you.
I don't know, maybe I'm not mentally capable of digesting that shit. I don't care about the
Got
spirit
it.
jar today. Bronny isn't here. Brandon is here and he doesn't give a fuck. He's having a great time.
Well, in that case,
Oh,
I will say one thing. I will say one thing about the Hamill film.
Yeah.
I understood that was going to happen, but they did censor a couple of the.
What's up with
Lines.
the gun thing I keep hearing you talk about?
Oh yeah, that was something I put up because, of course, I hadn't seen the stage production before. So there was a song called "Right Hand Man," and that's where you get introduced to George Washington, right?
Yeah.
And there are, a bunch of soldiers are dancing around, and it looks like they're miming as if they should have guns in their hands. And I was wondering if, like, they had asked them to take the gun, like, to remove the gun. No, obviously not all of the guns. You can't have a Hamilton story where he gets shot and not have any guns.
Yeah, that'd be confusing.
Right, but I was like, maybe they asked him to tone down the guns necessary in the play. I ended up redacting that because later on in the play they took out the rifles and they were dancing with rifles. I'm like, oh shit, never mind, I don't know what the hell I was talking about. But one thing that they did censor was a couple of lines of swearing, including Southern motherfucking Democratic Republicans!
You can't take out fuck.
You can't say they took out the fuck.
What did they
Sad.
put instead?
They just bleeped it. They just said Southern mother Democratic Republicans! And I was like, aw.
But I don't like fuck.
It just snaps so much better.
I want some fuck. Oh no, wait, I'm making a double crochet when I meant to do a single. How did I do 3?
Welcome to Chaos and Drunk Crocheting.
It can still happen.
Okay.
Jesus. No, why am I keep trying to do double? I'm doing single crochet, 6 and the second chain from the shit.
So I agree with just about everybody here. You look very patriotic, Heather.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! It's the hat that brings it all together, don't you think?
Yep.
I've been waiting to wear this dress. It has pockets.
It has pockets?
It has pockets
Nice.
in it, girl. That makes it the best dress. I got a yellow dress like this that's the same thing. It's a great dress. And this, I knew this bandana would be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm fucking so fashionable right now.
Mm-hmm.
Not drinking anymore today, lads. It's not happening.
I want to say
I
about
had
like
4.
Hamilton. I feel like I'm too late because I feel like the original cast is now completely gone, and now that's just
Well,
kind of it.
on Disney Plus, it's a recording of the original Broadway cast.
That's great.
It's it's the recording from June to 2016.
God, it's that old.
Oh yeah, the play was
That
out
shit-
in 2015 or so.
God, it's great.
You know, if I had like actual money, I would have just like gotten a ticket then and there, but
Because he lives close to New York.
Oh, even then, those were not cheap tickets, or
I
easy to
know.
find.
I don't know why I assumed it
I
was
don't
New York
think
Broadway.
any
It was, yeah.
any
Oh, man, I
discount
was safe
on
then.
any discount on any ticket app would have helped me pay for those tickets at the time. Probably not.
Probably not. No, they were like hundreds upon hundreds of dollars
I did
for
so.
like a nosebleed seat. Yeah, no. That's again. That's why they're.
sweet seat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, they were crazy hard to get.
How did this become to be, sweet? Can you tell me that? Like, who came up with this play and like
Lin-Manuel Miranda,
why did it get so good and stuff?
because it's Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Are
Okay,
they
so-
known for stuff?
Yeah, In the Heights was his first musical to win the Tony for Best Musical.
I've never heard of this one.
It's going to become a movie soon.
That's good. I'll see it.
Yeah, it didn't quite blow up the same way Hamilton did. Hamilton, so it began with Lynn grabbing a book for like a vacation read, and that book happened to be the biography of Alexander Hamilton.
Interesting book to pick up.
Yeah, and he read it, and as he was reading it, he was like, "Man, this is like the story of Tupac, or this is the story of a rapper. This guy is he embodies hip hop." So he was first going to just make a concept album, and he performed the first song of his concept album in the White House.
Wow.
In front of Barack Obama, who was the president at the time.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was like a poetry jam thing that they were having at the White House. And so it went from a concept album to an off-Broadway show, to an on-Broadway show, to a touring show, to now a film, filmish. I put it in quotation simply because it's a recording. They filmed it, and there is editing. Like, you can tell, it's not like they just slapped a camera in one seat and then walked away. You know, there's editing and like close-ups and stuff like that. You know, but it's not like special effects or all. It's still on stage. But yeah, and it just blew up because it was really good. And it's funny, you know, when you see interviews with Lynn going into the Tonys. I think it was the 2017 Tonys or something. And it's like, oh, were you nervous about whether Hamilton's going to win? And he's like, well, not as nervous as I was with In the Heights, because the thing about In the Heights is that it was an unknown. And so they really, really, really needed to win the Tony to get recognition, to get the funding to pay the actors to keep the play going, you know. And he's like, but Hamilton's doing fine. We don't need the awards. They still got it. They still won Best Musical.
You're like, oh, well, this is nice.
Yeah. But he's like, we didn't need it nearly as desperately as we did for In the Heights.
Oh, I'm so glad I noticed that. Yeah. I like stuff, and then I never look into the back seat of things, and I'm like...
Oh, this is a good question.
Yeah, it's just
are the fireworks going to scare Knife?
Oh, she was very scared last year.
She's not she's been scared. I've seen her, like, flinch when they
It's okay, she's been in bed with me at night, so she's been okay.
She'll be okay. She's not a fan.
Yeah, like last year, though. She was cuddling up with me in bed. That's how it started.
Yeah, I feel like she hadn't quite opened up by this time last year. And then she's like, F it.
She's like, F it, big woman, protect me.
Yeah.
Basically. I'm like, it's okay.
She's like, it's sort of like, I don't need your love, human, whatever. And then the fireworks go off. Oh, never mind, I love you.
Yeah, she loved me forever. I've been petting her every time I go back into the kitchen. I get way more affectionate when I've had a little bit too much.
I think that's most people.
Which reminds me, I have to pee. Take care of the stream. Both of you are in charge. I'm not picking favorites.
Okay.
I have to pee a lot.
So Bucket 5 asks, have we ever had a Drunk Heather stream before?
We are having one now.
So, alright, so this is a milestone.
Yes.
Nice. What do milestone streams get? Lots of
more swearing.
Lots of the money, donations, generous gifts.
Sure. Yes. Viewers, donate to the money bin so we can say Southern motherfucking Democratic Republicans more.
Normalize just saying that in general.
Normalize saying Southern motherfucking Democratic Republicans. Do it.
We got Brawny saying that today I discovered that my most patriotic shirt is a Mexican soccer jersey. It's a hell of a discovery. How did you get a Mexican soccer jersey?
Good job there, gringo.
I just want to know. He's got a backstory for just about everything, so that backstory.
So how did you go? I don't. Though to be fair, there was one time I almost congratulated someone on what I thought was a Captain America shirt until I realized it was a Puerto Rico shirt. Look, the Puerto Rican flag looks like what Captain America wears. The whole thing, it looks just like it. So I was all like, oh,
damn.
I was like, nice shirt. And then and he's like, thanks. And I think I was gonna follow up, you know, with like, oh yeah, I love Captain America. And then it dawned on me that was probably actually a Puerto Rican shirt, and I shut the hell up.
Damn. Swedish showing her power level. Bucket is asking, and without spoiling, because I haven't actually seen it either, did you enjoy Rent, the musical?
Oh, I loved Rent. Yes. I loved the musical, not the movie. The movie wasn't so great. But I was a big fan of the musical.
So, okay, hold on. I'm taking
there's really only one movie adaptation of a musical that I can think of.
At all?
That I think I like.
Oh, that you like.
Not the 60s one, but the 1980s one with Rick Moranis of Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, Little Shop of Horrors, yeah.
Oh, I love that
Yeah,
movie.
I think that's the only one I like besides like, and I think this counts actually. Rocky Horror Picture Show. That,
Oh, I love that
okay,
one.
2.
I didn't know that was a stage production.
It was. Huh. You know what's another
yeah,
one I liked that
it
was
actually
also
was.
stage? Oh, sorry. Let you go first. Sorry.
I still have. They still hold it like various places. I think in New York. I need to go and see it.
I mean, in LA, they have like the sort of pseudo stage and movie production where like they'll play the film and then they'll have people kind of acting it out. That whole thing, I forget what that's called.
I was in one of those.
Audience
You were-
participation.
Yeah, well, no, not a big one, but like at my college we were doing one, and I was in one. For Rocky Horror Picture Show. I was just a Transylvania, but it was fun.
That sounds fun.
And I also played that one chick at the beginning who was getting married. Betty Ross? Yeah, I played her.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know if I told you I was a big stage kid back in my high school days and college days.
I wasn't in my college days. It wasn't my high school days.
It was fun. Isn't it fun?
It's fun.
Oh, there's another one I like that's Repo the Genetic Opera that I think started as stage and then turned into
a movie.
a
Yeah.
little gory, but I like it a lot. What was I thinking about? Something.
We were thinking about how this is your first alcoholic stream.
Is it?
I don't
feel
know.
like I would have had one earlier.
You may have, but it's one of your alcoholic streams. You should have more alcohol.
Did I
Yeah.
tell you about when I showed Little Shop of Horrors to Bronny? He thought it was scary.
Aw, baby.
It was adorable,
Well,
but he was like, "Oh,
also-
that was a little scary," and I'm like, "Yeah, didn't you like the movie though?" And he's like, "It
Well,
was
also-
great." He liked it though.
We also had there. Also, you got him the version with the
With the bad ending.
alt ending, which
Oh,
it's
nice.
so weird.
I love that movies
it's
also
so
have
weird.
that. Because I'm used
Like,
to
it's-
video games having it.
Well, the play has a bad ending. The movie changed it to have a
Yeah, 'cause we
happily
wanted to-
ever after.
We want it to be happy.
Yeah.
I love the happy.
And it's so weird because for some reason, if you like go to those streaming services and whatever, it's for some reason it's harder to find the movie version that we know of, the one with the good ending. For some reason, it's easier to find the one with the bad ending.
Because people always like, no, bring us the tragedy.
Bring us the tragedy. That's
I
funny.
want you to hurt me.
Yeah.
But I'm not like that. I will avoid things. I'm like, nope, that's going to take too much of an emotional toll on me. Like, The Ancient Magus Bride,
Mhm.
I won't watch it because I know it's going to hurt me.
It definitely. I didn't watch it all the way through, but I definitely got the impression it was like, this is gonna hurt me. The same thing with Clanad. So many people told me to watch Clanad. I'm like, but it's gonna hurt me. I
Yeah.
can tell, and everything. Like, I only got through the first arc, and I was already in tears. Like, I can't keep doing this. It's just gonna get
Like,
worse.
I almost hate my high school boyfriend because he made me watch Angel Beats.
Ooh.
And Angel Beats, like, destroyed me. And I'm like, why'd you make me watch it? He was like, because it was so good. And I'm like, I can't watch this. It hurts. It hurts so much. I like it, though. It's great.
Oh, sweetie,
Yes.
when you called Bronny I think you called him a gringo. He said, excuse me, sweetie, the proper term is leche.
You're not milk, honey. You're just the gringo.
I love milk.
I mean, you can give her your milk, but you know.
Only if it's horchata. Horchata is rice milk, and it's great. It's delicious. Have you ever had a shot called Colombian breast milk? It's like horchata, but it's alcohol. You just drink a little bit.
I have not.
I don't know who told me about that.
Wasn't me.
And I've been in America for too long.
Been in America for too long. When was the last time you left?
Oh my god, it was years ago. In Mexico. I'm not lying. I did go to Mexico.
I'm not lying. You just made it sound as if you had come from Mexico. And it's like, God, I've
I'm not-
become an American.
Look at me, I am an American! But no, I have left the country a total of one time. One time. I'm gonna leave of other times when it's not forbidden. I want to go to Italy and Japan. 2 places. Japan mostly, like, no, not Japan. Italy. For food and wine.
For food and wine.
For food
Good
and
place
wine,
for
and
good
to
food
see
and
the
wine.
Colosseum and all the
Colosseum? The Colosseum.
Colosseum. And also the mount. I want to do the picture where you do this with that one tilting tower.
The Tower of Pisa, yes.
I can't say that right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
the
Tower
Leaning
of-
Tower of Pisa.
I'm
is
gonna
what-
say Tower of Pizza, and I'm gonna want pizza.
That's fair.
And no, I shouldn't eat anymore. I had a double cheeseburger, and I think I did a good job. It tasted nice.
It did. It tasted very good.
So
It's
people are
soda.
saying you were talking about watching Angel Beats. And people, and by people I mean Clean and Brawny are saying that Clannad gets worse.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch
It's like it gets worse. Like it's not like it's. I don't know. Actually, I shouldn't say whether quality-wise it gets worse or not, but it gets worse emotionally.
it. No,
like,
can you people suggest me anime that makes me happy?
Clannad is not one of them.
No, I don't want that. Give me
Yeah.
like one like Orin High School Host Love that makes me happy. I miss that part of my life so much. And School Rumble was nice too, though I know it has a bittersweet ending. Bittersweet is one I can deal with. It's totally sad where I'm just like, I need to stay in bed for a day. I want you to know I'm not drinking. This is Dr. Pepper.
I'm just saying, I'll get
so
you another one. You can have one of my
Ronnie
to make me
says-
happy.
Do you want me to pass me out?
It would be funny.
I know that sentence wasn't well structured.
I understood what you meant, though, honey. You're not quite at the
Ronnie
level where
says-
we need a translator.
So, so Brawny says, I knew that leche means milk, but I've never been called gringo by an actual Mexican. They've always called me leche, except in the case of Louis, he calls me gay.
That's adorable.
It's actually I noticed this by talking to my friends here in Tucson, that the word for a white person is actually regional. That it actually changes from place to place. So I'm used to being called the gringa in LA. That's the word for me. They call me something different here in Tucson. I should actually bother to memorize what it is that they're calling me. My work coworkers, they call me something, and I'm like, I'm used to being called the gringa. They're like, yeah, that's one too. Like, I'll talk to my friend, I'm like, what was this? Like, I'm basically calling you white. I'm like, oh, that's not the word I remember from LA. It was, and he starts listing like 5 other different terms for white people. I'm like, no, none of those. There's a lot of words for white people. Gringo and gringa is just the ones I'm used to.
Heather,
Oh,
you've got an anime recommendation. In all caps, Honey Drop says Radiant.
Radiant. I hadn't heard of that one.
I feel like I have, and I feel like it's a trap.
I'm out of water.
Is it
Would you
because
like
she wrote it in all
Snapple?
caps?
No, I got soda.
Buck5 says, hey Heather, can Sweetie try your cowboy hat on, please?
Big deal. I have another cowboy hat in the closet, so I can have that, so we'll both have hats.
There you go.
Is the other hat just as American?
No, only in the Western sense. It's the one I wear for my Applejack cosplay. Great hat, though. Especially this one. It's a great hat.
It's a good hat. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I had a hat that I used for my Applejack cosplay. It was cheap as hell. No idea where it is now.
Oh, that hat I have isn't even expensive. I did get it in Texas, but it was at a gas station in Texas.
That counts.
I did want to get a belt one, like the ones that you really see
Proper,
people
yeah.
wear.
That's like
But-
hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, my brother took me to a shop, and he's like, yeah, girl, you're going to have to spend a lot. Because I was visiting my brother in Texas at the time, because that's where he was stationed. But I think he's in Seattle, around that area now.
Oh.
I should know. There's a whole bunch of birthday cards if you see over there.
Oh yeah, dang, you've got hauling in.
Yeah, there's so many birthdays in July. I feel almost mad. 'cause
Oh,
I'm like,
they're going outward. I thought they were coming in for you.
No. This one's for my nephew Bobby. He's got $20. Isabel, my friend, don't tell her what she has. This is Alexander, my brother. He's getting a World of Warcraft card. And that's for Louis.
When is his birthday, by the way? I know it's this month, but I forget when.
I forget when. That's why I'm sending it now.
Oh, okay. It's sometime this month. Here you go. Happy birthday, Louis.
He's gonna get it. He's gonna be like, oh, I got him a Steam gift card. So if you want to take my idea, go for it.
Seems like
But I got a $20 Steam card. If you get him one, he'll get a full game.
Wait, I remember he has the same birthday as Josh Scorcher. I'll just stop Josh Scorcher,
Oh, that's
and by proxy, I'll know when his birthday is. Hold on.
that's a method right there. That's a method. Oh, you should always ask someone like, oh wait, what celebrity?
July 6th. It's soon.
I'm mailing mine out on Monday, and I'm gonna tell him, hey, happy birthday. I sent your card out today, so you'll get it this week.
There you go.
And
Well-
I know my brother and my nephew because they're the same day. I bet my brother was pissed when my little sister had a baby the same day his birthday. So on July 16th, it is my nephew Bobby and my brother Alexander's birthday.
Nice.
Great times.
Yeah, and my nephew was born on the 3rd, and he has a friend who has the same birthday as he does, and his aunt has the same birthday as he does. So 3 people in the Zoom call, all with the same. It was like, happy birthday, everybody! It's like, oh shit.
I kind of like that with my brother and Bobby. I'll never forget either of their birthdays because if 2 people are born on the same day, you're gonna remember.
Right? Yeah.
Especially if they're both important to you.
I remember my aunt and her daughter, like, she basically was giving birth on her birthday.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What a stressful birthday.
I
She's
know,
like,
right?
This is supposed to be my
she
birthday.
says it like, oh, it's the best birthday present I could have had. And part of me's like, I bet that was not how you were feeling on the day. The day of, you were like, son of a bitch.
I was supposed to be having like three chocolate cakes.
Three
right
cakes
now.
because I'm eating for two. Yeah.
There's no way that was great.
Yeah.
I don't want. Oh my god. God forbid I actually have a kid and it's on my birthday. I'd probably die. Nuh-uh.
I think I would probably be the same as my aunt, where like later on I'd be like, it was the best birthday present I could have had, but on the day I'd be like, fuck this shit.
May I say I'm glad you're wearing the bandana I got you.
Yes, I appreciate it. I felt it was the most patriotic because it was rainbows, and rainbows are patriotic. That makes sense to me.
Gay people are American.
Exactly.
Only.
Only American. All gay people in America. It's instant citizenship.
If you're not, you should be.
If you have sex with someone of the same gender, you are instantly American. Come on over.
You got citizenship.
You got citizenship right
not
there.
Trump out of office. This is my rule.
You don't have to take the citizenship test. You just have to bone a man. That's all we need.
Dude. Am I not American until I do that?
Well, it's got to be a woman, though.
Damn it! That's your right of citizenship.
Yep. I can feel Bronny's rage from here.
He's like, he's gonna come screaming into this
You
guy.
can feel Bronny's rage and also my discomfort.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Asexuals are valid too. It's alright.
Oh yeah, I have an asexual flag.
Oh, nice.
Where is it?
I probably.
I
Fucking
have
flag.
it. I dropped it somewhere. I can't look for it now because
Okay.
I'll hurt myself.
Yeah.
But I have one, and I got it because of Brandon. I
Aw.
found it in Target, and I was just like, this is the asexual flag. I should have that because not a lot of people represent that one.
Mm-hmm.
So I had it, and I had it in my room right there, and I remember it fell, and I'm like, I'll get it later, and I never got it. Sorry, Brandon. We love you.
It's alright. What's it called? Buck5 said, have any of you seen the Pony Life episodes yet?
I can't find them. Me and Bronny were looking for them, and I only found clips.
I saw Silver's review. Does that count?
I don't want to watch it until I see it.
I was talking with Silver, and he was like, "Oh, I don't want to spoil." I'm like, "Spoil it, dude. I don't know when I'm going to see it." And in my head, I was thinking, I'm like, "I'm probably going to see your review before I get around to seeing the actual episode."
Yeah, because your videos are more welcomely available.
Yeah, I know that. That's sort of the thing. Is like, well, like
Hasbro cracked on that. They have it on Daily Motion.
Oh yeah, Daily Motion is a good way of.
But the
viewing all
quality
Pony.
when I was trying to watch it with Ron wasn't great. But
Yeah.
you know, if you're willing to like put up with that, let it buffer, it'll be fine.
If you just want to
You're
like
fine.
consume it as what happened, you know, then
Hold on.
But I will say this: from the
hold
clips
wait.
I've seen, it looks fine.
it's
Guys,
Hold on,
as long as you're not being like, no story and stuff, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's just little gimmicks. They have phones now. I wanted my OC to have a phone, and now it can. And I'm just taking
Wait,
the
hold on.
positives.
Bronny says, I heard about how being gay automatically makes you American. I wanted to come to a call and make a joke, but then I remember that the stream is 30 seconds behind, and the moment I passed, I say, do it. I dare
no,
you.
you're good.
No, you stay in your Brownie corner. I don't even know where he is right now.
Florida. I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, like in
What?
Florida. He was at a cookout, but he said he was going home. That dumb man threw up this morning.
The hell, dude?
He ate a food and then he exercised and he's like, oh, that didn't agree with me, and he threw up. And he was just like, I'm just gonna go up throughout my day. And I'm really mad.
Boy.
I see. Oh,
I'm not like,
I wonder.
I'm going to. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be something bad. Because you're not taking a break.
Take a break.
I don't know what song it
Man,
is.
you
but
know,
It's
but you
from
go to
Hamilton.
you go to
oh, of course.
you go to a cookout, you eat like 20 pounds worth of food or whatever,
You're gonna throw the rest of that
and then
out.
you start.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start doing something physically demanding. I don't see what's
No,
wrong here.
he had a breakfast with like what he called a sausage jerky.
Mm.
A sausage jerky, and then he worked out, and then he threw up, and then he went to a cookout.
Sir,
I don't
you
know.
are supposed to be in charge of other people's health. Try to take care of your own first.
I know, like his logic made no
You
sense.
can't
to me.
stop me. You can only
Oh
hope
my
to contain
god!
me.
Physician, heal thyself.
Ronnie, do it. Do it.
Do what?
Do it. Just do
Oh, the joke. The joke. No, I was gonna say it automatically makes you European.
Oh.
gay or European.
I love that song.
I love that song.
So
It's how I
selfish
knew.
and relaxed.
It's how I knew that there was a Legally Blonde musical. Is I saw an AMV of a gay or European with Oron High School Host Club.
You know what I saw? Someone did it with with Dr. Wolf and all the OC characters of the Rift.
Oh really?
It was weird. I saw that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was for Aeon. Aeon was either gay or European. Yeah.
He
No.
totally is.
Yeah.
He better be gay or European.
He's gay. Well, he's not
Okay.
solely gay. He's love everybody.
Bronny.
Pan.
Clayton.
I think.
Clayton says he has questions.
Clayton, ask the questions. I don't care. I don't even know where I am right now.
Oh, you know.
I think we need some alcohol. What you think, chat?
Just
Heather,
like make
fucking-
Heather drink shots. I'm drinking Dr.
Fucking,
Pepper, honey, don't worry.
Bucket says, is Heather slurring for anyone else?
Is Heather slurring for everyone else?
No, they've lived with me long enough. They just know what I mean to say.
Yes.
Is it bad?
It's not terrible, but you're clearly drunk. Like you're all like, I'm fine. It's fine. It's all fine.
It's cool.
That's
I don't want to
the-
bend down for my soda anymore. I'm drinking right here.
Yeah, you're at that level. The level of drunk where you say you're fine is where you know you're drunk.
I'm trying to reassure myself. We're making progress. Not much.
The amazing Gumball says, don't even think about it, Brawny, and then loads a shotgun like he has any hope of stopping me from doing anything.
Ronnie, sit down. I know you're standing right
I'm
now.
already sitting.
You need to sit
Stand up.
harder.
You know what? You need to stand up, and then you need to sit down again.
Yeah.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You
I don't
see,
wanna
that's
hear
what's
that
gonna
song.
Keep me down.
I want you to just sing me a
that song
different
so
song.
much.
Drinking the night away.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's the same song.
Hate that
Did
song.
I tell you? I made Bronny read my story to me.
Oh, the one where random
Oh.
shipping at the end?
Yeah, that wasn't random.
It
was
wasn't
yeah,
random.
It was
Heather.
implied. How
It was not. It was
How
not
can you
implied.
tell me?
It was not implied to the point of marriage. It was implied to the point of maybe I'll ask her for coffee sometime. Not I want to marry this woman right now, even though there's no canon interaction between her and my child.
I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. I slayed a dragon. I slayed a dragon in front of this
Listen,
man.
sweetie. Listen, sweetie. When you meet the one, you know right away.
You didn't know. You took 3 years to know, and I had to tell you. So don't give me that crap.
Wait.
Well,
Just-
Frank, that has
Feel me on this right here. I
Then-
kind of meant it as like he was kind of like making a whimsical thought at the end. Whimsical. I don't know if I honestly don't know if that character is the one my character is going to marry. Because in Skyrim you can't get married, and I'm not sure if he's marryable. But I was entertaining the idea.
Clearly.
Because actually, I don't know if you guys know, I wrote a fanfic. You can find links to it on my Twitter and it's on my DeviantArt, it's on my Tumblr. I wrote a fanfic because I've been playing Skyrim lately, and I have an Argonian character named Ripjaw. And I made a fanfic because there was a mission where, like, I was playing and I was talking to Bronny. I'm sorry I burped.
You're good.
Just ignore it.
It's fine.
Oh yeah. No,
So,
Heather,
like-
I actually, I know you've been doing your midnight tweeting lately, and I actually
Oh man, yeah, I couldn't sleep. Did you know?
woke up just. I actually woke up like I don't know, it was probably 5 a.m. for me, and saw that tweet.
Oh yeah,
and
like I
I
actually
actually
spent
took
an
the time
afternoon
to-
writing it. It was great. I had fun.
I actually took the time to read it.
Did you like it? No, he didn't like it.
I don't know, because like, here's the thing. I'm trying to think of a way to explain it, because like I'm not gonna say like it's shit, because like it really wasn't.
No, not at all.
But like,
I get it.
there's,
You
like,
don't
there's
like it as a
definitely
person.
No, there's things about your writing style that I could tell, but like I don't really know how to explain.
Oh, I'm
That
sorry,
kinda-
Mr. Purple Prose. That's his
No,
writing
no,
style.
not even that. It's just not even that. It's just like I don't know. It kind of. How do I describe it?
Oh, you know what I wanted to ask you, Brandon? I was thinking of asking you to ask Corey to read it. Because I wanted to see what Corey thought, because I knew for sure Corey had played the game.
I'll send it to him. I'll ask him to read it.
Because, yeah, it is a
It's-
Skyrim game, and it's based on this mission. Like, I was playing, and I was talking to Bronny, like I was saying. I was talking to Bronny while I was playing it, and I realized something's weird about my character. The screen suddenly went red, and I didn't get to read what notice came up. And then the next day, when I made my character go to sleep, she woke up. She went out into the sun. It says the sun burns your vampire, makes your vampire blood boil. And I was just like, oh shit, I'm a vampire. I don't want to be a vampire. I was fighting vampires though a few nights ago, and I'm just like, oh crap, what do? I tried cure disease. I tried all this other stuff. I'm like, oh crap. And then Bronny and me had to look it up, how to cure me of vampirism, and it was going to this mage that I had already met. And I was kind of into him because, like, the parts, like, everything in that story is stuff that does happen in the game. Mm-hmm. Like, I embellish some things and, like, maybe make the way Ripjaw talks sound a bit more like her, or, like, the way I would talk as her if I was actually her. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, it's all of that was a mission on how to cure my vampirism at the time. So, like, after that, I was just like, man, I'm so relieved to be cured of vampirism. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to ship myself with the mage who cured me of vampirism. He has an adopted daughter. I'm kind of into it. He's a good father.
Yeah, but you had no interactions with the child.
But she was cute.
I mean, in the story.
Oh, that's true.
Hey,
but, like, just a little bit.
Hey,
I just
Brandon's been trying to say something.
I'm sorry. Brandon,
I was just gonna say, I found the word to describe it. It felt like a very impersonal story. Like, I guess the best way to say it is that I felt like I was kind of reading a summary of the first episode of Hazbin Hotel as opposed to a story. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure what you mean. Was it the pacing?
I think it was.
I think so.
It was definitely. I think it's the pacing.
That makes sense. I did write it all in one afternoon. And like most of the stuff was written for me. The dialogue was stuff. Most of the dialogue that the guy was saying was stuff that I took from the game, because there was very little dialogue that I gave him that was unique to what I said. I think I gave him 2 lines of dialogue that were unique, and it was the stuff at the end where he said, like, I'll do this 1,000,000 times over, and also the don't worry stuff. He was very, like, impersonal, of course.
Because he's kind of a video game character.
He's a video game character that's just doing me a favor. But, like, I personified it very little. So I get it. It's definitely not perfect, though I did like that Bronny complimented it.
Aww.
Excuse me again. I'm drinking soda really fast. But I had a lot of fun writing it, and I like having it read to me. And I was talking to Bronny about how, like, you know what? I write a lot of little fan fictions for myself. I should just get them all together into a little archive and have someone print a book for me, and that's just my storybook of things to read to me, because only I know how to write for me in a way that I love.
Fair enough.
And that's great. I always want stories
that
that pander to me, but I can make the stories that pander to me.
I mean,
and then
works.
just keep them for me.
And, you know, if you had fun with it, that's fine. That's great. You know? What's been in the... Bronny, have we missed a bunch of chat blurbs?
Oh, let me take a look here. Have there been any Heather and Bronny ship fix? Not to
Not yet,
not to
unless
my
you
knowledge.
count Coach Bronny.
I was gonna say Coach Bronny.
Coach Bronny, we didn't get to the shipping part yet. It was gonna come eventually.
Well, that was a friendship fic.
That was a friend fic. That's in my friend fic folder. But I want to remind you that I got that friend friction term from Tina from Bob's Belchers, from Bob's Burgers.
How many friend fics do you have currently?
If we're counting Unwatched Secrets, Coach Bronny, I think I count the stuff I wrote with Silver Quill as friend fiction because I actually know it. Mm-hmm. That's 3. I mean, I have to.
He
check.
never did read it, I don't think.
Oh, we should get him to read it. If you
I wasn't far too embarrassed to show it to him at the time. I was like, oh, hell no.
Well, let me check my Google Drive. Yes, I have them on the cloud. Hack me, I don't care. Oh, I saw the text that Bronny sent me saying, be strong. And I was saying, hurry before I make life mistakes. Because Sweetie seems to only be encouraging them.
Well, you know, we were complaining about how there wasn't room in the fridge for your margaritas, so, you know, there's a solution to that.
Me drinking it?
Exactly.
It's delicious. Hold on. No? Oh, yeah, that's why it I don't know why, but for some reason my phone opened to an old piece of dialogue that Sweetie gave me, and it got all garbled.
Oh, yeah, that was funny. Like, there was, like, ghost noises coming from her phone, and we're like, oh my gosh, someone died, and then Heather was like, it's you! I'm like, I died? Oh, shit.
Who's been paying her part of the rent?
It's like I went to the grocery store and I died along the way.
Oh, jeez, I'm really getting...
Let's see here.
Oh, I'm in the shared part. Duh.
I just wanted to make a quick note. Mason Gumball, have you tried slapping drunk people? That doesn't knock them out of
Please
their coma.
don't hit me.
I won't hit you. I have no intention of hitting you.
Please don't hit me.
I'm the one who's trying to spawn more alcohol on you. I'm not gonna hit you for being drunk.
Here's
Yo.
the Friends Fiction folder. Okay, so we got Burnt Quill, which was my beginning of a fic between
Oh yeah, him and
Scorcher and
Josh. That
and
was
we
fun.
got Coach Bronny. We have Forever Sweetie Quill, which is my magnum opus. We have Unwatched Secrets, which was something with Brandon. Wolfing the Donut. You're never gonna read that one.
Okay.
Oh
Don't
my
read
God.
that one. Untitled. I wonder who was that one.
Unwatched Secrets. Brawny still has to read that. Brawny, one day.
Yeah, maybe one day.
I only have
um,
one line in this untitled document. On a cold, rainy afternoon, there's not much to do for a nerd in San Fran, unless of course they're a brony.
What?
I
First
want-
of all, that is the wrong bear. Second of all,
I might have been drunk while you did that, okay? I don't remember what I was
may
going
have
through.
happened sometime last night.
Did I ever get started on Burnt Quill? I had a.
You got started on it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember
there's
reading
a-
parts of it. Yeah.
There's a lot going on. Okay.
I don't think it came to a satisfying conclusion, but then for me the satisfying conclusion would be Yowie. But
Oh, I just read one line from random. You're all that's left, Brando Chan. Why not sink to your knees?
yeah, Brando Chan. Have you seen Silver's most recent video? He
No.
calls Josh Brando Chan.
I made that first. It was
Was
from
her-
my fan fiction.
No, it wasn't from the fan fiction. It was from a stream of ours.
Oh, so that's why. I
Yes,
did
we
it.
were in a shipping stream, and there was something about Brawny being your senpai, and you're like, oh, and it's like, it was either you or Silver. It's like, no, let's call him Brando-chan. That was just the running gag.
So okay, I had it started. My God, I'm such an ambitious writer. If only I finished.
You know what, Heather, you know what? If the passion for angsty poetry has been lost, why don't we start to work on some of those?
Well, maybe.
Just for shits and giggles.
Maybe. Oh, how saucy did I
Buckin'
get?
Five-
What the hell
Buckin'
happened?
5 wants to know if Sweetie liked the fic that you wrote, Heather.
Oh, the fic that I wrote recently, or the Sweetie Silver one? Which one? You
Yeah.
liked both.
I like both. I mean, the Sweetie Silver one, that one made me roll my eyes far
like,
more.
oh, Heather.
It was like, oh dear Lord, what? Because this is during the time when people were legitimately trying to get me and Silver together, and I found it hilarious because it had a whole bunch of anime tropes that made no sense in reality.
Oh, they were gorgeous.
Like there was like apple blossom trees instead of cherry blossom. Apparently,
you're a horse.
Apparently, I left a love note on his desk that he apparently has.
I'm the best.
And then the love note was really just about it was a whole very tropey anime thing going on.
You can't say you don't love that.
It's one of those things. It's usually something I'd lap up, but the fact that I was involved in it made it weird.
It was great.
It would have been great for someone else.
It was wonderful.
And
You
again,
guys
it was
do
during the
great.
time when people were legitimately trying to get Silver and I together.
These days, I don't even ship it. I just love my own work. I just
Yes.
love it.
The most recent one, ironically, I pretty much liked until the last line, which threw me for. I mean, it didn't throw me for a loop because it's Heather.
It's because
so,
I said Forever Sweetie Quill, didn't I?
Oh no! I'm talking about the most recent one, the one with your Skyrim husbando.
Oh yeah.
So with that one, I should have expected it because it was Heather, and I did in that sense. But I still felt like the "oh, I want to marry her" line at the end was like, what the frick?
Do it.
I have a question for Brawny.
I'm very aggressive about it.
Apparently.
What's up?
How do you feel about Heather being in a relationship with you and crushing on all these fictional characters?
Oh
at the
gosh,
same
we've
time?
had this conversation.
I'll kill those fictional characters.
Yeah.
Is it polygamy? Like, is this polygamy? Does
It's
that count?
not. They don't love
Probably.
me back for real.
And to be fair, remember this one has like very fidelity dreams. It's weird.
Oh yeah, like anti-fidelity dreams, like people trying to tempt me, but I say no because like no, I'm already committed, and they're like come back, and I'm like no.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, like it's like my subconscious is like no, you can fantasize all you want, but you ain't doing it.
But you
Not
can't
in your
even fantasize. Your subconscious like no, not even in your dreams.
I'm
I
loyal
wonder what,
to a weird
I wonder what
extent.
Sigmund Freud has to say about all that.
I know.
I would like to hear what anyone thinks about that.
Well, I'm impressed. That's what I think about it. I'm like, damn. Like, I can't claim the same thing. When I was with my ex, like, if Daniel Radcliffe showed up on my door, I'd be like, give me 1 second, we'll, like, break up with my boyfriend over text.
This is happening.
Yeah, I was like, give me 3 seconds. I was like, I don't want to cheat on my boyfriend, so give me 1 second real quick while I dump him.
Yeah, like, if Danny's, like, my man is Danny's sex being. If he came up to my door and said something, I'd still be like, in a relationship, man. He'd be like, but I want you. And I'm like, well, in a relationship, Dan.
See, no, that I would have been like, 1 sec. Sorry, it's over. So where were we?
The very least you can do is wait for him
Daniel-
to screw it up.
It's like Daniel Radcliffe is on my front door. Sorry, bye. I even would think sometimes, like, you know, having like a night of passion with Daniel and I got pregnant, like explaining that to my family, like, how could you do this? Like, oh, you're pregnant. How could you do it? How could you? It was Daniel Radcliffe. Of course it was. Like,
Alright, is he playing alimony?
No, they wouldn't even be like, they wouldn't be acceptable, but they would understand suddenly because they're like, of course.
It's like, look, if I was gonna do it, I was gonna do it.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's sort of like, but you're not promiscuous. How could this happen? It was Daniel Radcliffe, right? That suddenly everything is explained.
This is actually coming out alright, all things considered.
Nice.
Nice. What am I doing?
So come
Alright,
back to it sober and go, what the
let's
heck?
see here. Phantom
No, it's a
Studio says, Heather, can you please play Hollow Knight? And he also wants to know if I'm his uncle now. So,
Oh, that's my nephew. Don't worry about it.
Not yet.
Alright.
No, that's soon, honey. I'll invite you to the wedding.
Yeah.
That's CJ.
But haven't you already played Hollow Knight?
I have it, but I haven't finished it. I'm very bad at finishing things.
What's
what he
Hollow
said.
Knight?
Yes. What was that?
It's a knight that's hollow.
Thanks.
It's like a bug person. It's actually like, have you ever played a game like Castlevania? It's that kind of game. I like it because the protagonist is really cute. He's got little legs.
Yeah.
He's got little eyes, and he's really cute. I love it. I actually got it because Bronny sent me a song that a fan, like, you know, fan, like, artists make fan songs. And he made, like, a really good, like, almost, I think, entirely instrumental thing for Hollow Knight. And I was just like, I'm going to look this game up. Because he said it was inspired by that. And I bought it because it was not a bad price. And I'm like, I'll buy it. I'll play it. I played it a little bit, and I got stuck on the first boss. And I'm like, I'll come back to this later.
Years later, never happened.
Ah, crap. It actually might have been years later.
So yeah,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
it's funny you mentioned like games that are not priced badly. Once you get like a new rig and everything set up, it's still gotta get you into Payday 2.
Just gotta drink.
I already bought it.
I know.
I was downloading it. I wonder if it finished.
It's so good.
And that's just Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. She's got a drinking problem.
I'm really bad. It always leaks out, and I think it's because I have a small mouth. A dentist told me that once, that I have a small mouth. I'm like, I never realized. I really do have a small mouth.
My sister once observed I had a large one because she was like, well, when you eat sushi, like, do you put the whole thing in your mouth? And I go, yeah,
I try.
I can. Like, even if they're one of those big ones, I can put the whole thing in my mouth.
Like,
I have a large mouth. I put my foot in it all the
it's
time.
bigger than mine, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh, hold on, my nephew's calling.
Oh.
CJ, you're on speaker. Do you have permission from your mother? Ask your mom. What is he saying? I don't understand English.
I can.
CJ, I can't understand English words right now, okay? That's apparent. Ask your mom. It's not great. I'm on a stream and I'm talking to my teenage nephew. I had 4 margaritas, son. I don't have time for your nonsense. Now, ask your mom. Ask your mom if this is allowed. Where's your mom? Where? Oh, did she leave me alone?
Brony, do you have your mom's permission?
The proper thing to do is if he
Hold on.
says, no, I don't have my mother's permission, is to just hang up the phone.
Hold on. I have.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, I have you on regular phone now. No one else can get
But Brony, you still didn't answer my question.
Oh, what was the question again?
Do you have your mom's permission?
No, my mother doesn't know about what I do.
Well, luckily you're an adult, so that's okay.
Ooh, for shame.
You're over 18,
Yep.
so that's fine.
No,
We'll tell on your mom for you later.
That's pretty all right.
Hey, you know, I was telling a funny story on Thursday night. I was on a live stream, and I told a story about how in high school I took a political alignment test, and then I brought it home and showed it to my father, and they tried to match me up with a United States president of the past, and apparently I aligned closest with Bill Clinton. And when I showed that to my father, he almost disowned me on the spot. And on the stream, I said, I think the only way he could possibly be more disappointed in me is if he finds out I'm a brony. I didn't like getting Bill Clinton either. I hate that freaking guy.
To be fair, there's no infidelity in MLP. Unless you count the cakes, but let's not go down that rabbit hole.
Fucking motherfucking Bill Clinton.
Southern motherfucking Democratic Republicans.
Okay. So Buckin's asking, sweetie, has your mother seen your pony OC before?
She has, yes. I made the mistake of sharing the video in which Silver gives me the Sweetie plushie on Facebook, which sort of opened up the floodgates of my IRL friends and family knowing about my YouTube channel. So, yeah, she's seen it. She's made no comment on it, but she's seen it.
I mean, interpret that however you will.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like she's an artist or anything and she's silently judging it. I think she just has no opinion.
There's 5 endings to Hollow Knight.
Oh.
Your mom's probably like, friendship is meant. What is that? Oh, you dang.
Oh, actually, for the longest time, she would call bronies brawnies. And it would freak me the frick out because I didn't know she did, because the first time she did it, she's like, "So you hanging out with your brawny friends?" And I was like, "Oh shit, Brawny found her." I was like, "Oh my god."
Okay, I thought you were talking about me for a second. Like, did I do that?
I did scare the heck out of you that one time, sweetie, when I found your sister on Twitter.
You did. You found my sister on Twitter, and I was like, "Motherfucker, don't you dare!" Like, especially since my sister is like the best member of my family. Don't fucking harass her. If you're gonna harass somebody, like my sister, the one that's on Twitter, is like the best human being that's ever walked the earth. So you leave her alone, or I will.
Which sister is on Twitter? Oh, excuse me,
Miriam. She doesn't do much, really. The thing is that she wants to know what's going on in my life, and I allow her to. And she knows that because I think she joined Facebook, for instance, because it was the only way to find out what the hell I was doing in my life back in high school. And then, so I think similarly, she paid more attention to Twitter because it was the only way for her to find out what the hell was going on in my life. For instance, I remember getting a text, like when I got my job at the shelter, I get a text from her going, "I had to find out from Twitter?" And I was like, "Oh yeah."
Like, oh yeah, I'm important.
She's like, "You don't tell your own sister?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I got a job."
Oh yeah, so sorry if I took a little minutes to have a conversation with my nephew. Be like, "Where's your mom?" He's like, "I don't know." he's in his teen years, so I don't like. Yeah. I'm not.
I could tell from how deep his voice was. I'm like, oh.
Can you believe that boy is getting taller than me? He was born when I was 10. How dare that little boy get bigger? He's getting hair in his leg and has a little puberty mustache.
I'm sort of like that with my youngest cousin Chris, even though he's only like, I don't even know how much younger he is, but probably maybe 6 years at most. But you know, I remember him as my little baby cousin Chris, and I think there was a point where I visited him. I'm like, "When did you get taller than me?" And I was like, "I can't use you as an armrest anymore. What the hell?" But he's really sweet. He's like, "Okay," and he gets down on his knees so I can use him as an armrest.
Same thing, except I don't know if CJ would do that.
No, yeah, he does. He does that, and every time he has a birthday, I'm like, "Oh, happy birthday, Chris! How old are you now? 8?" And he's like, "Yes, sweetie, I'm 8, and I'm going to a bar to celebrate my birthday." I'm like, "Okay, have fun."
I miss CJ being a little boy, but yeah, at the same time, he drove me nuts. Because I actually had to live with him when he was that young. Lived with him for a long time. Gosh, he got big.
Buckin says that it's the most that he's heard you swear, and
You're
I
just
say
like Heather
Southern
Strong.
motherfucking Democratic Republicans.
Heather Strong.
Happy
Everything's
4th of
allowed.
July.
No,
Everything.
sweetie, you have to keep going. Go for a world record.
Really, that's the biggest swear in the play, and really the play is the only thing validating me from saying that. There's another one where Hercules Mulligan cusses, and that's cut out. But he
Damn.
cusses so
Yeah.
quickly, I can't even.
All right, give me 4 quarters.
Um,
It's going in the swear jar. I don't even know how many times you said it.
yeah, I know, right?
I don't even care.
This is a special drunk Heather stream, so everyone
Yeah, do what you
throw
want. I don't
into
care.
the tip jar
Be
so we can
careful.
swear as much as we want.
No nudity.
No nudity.
My teen nephew is in here somewhere. Don't talk to him.
By the way,
He's not allowed.
does anyone want a fun fact?
Yes.
It's also related to swearing.
Yes.
The song "Bodies" by the Sex Pistols. In the third and final verse, the word "fuck" is repeated 5 times in rapid succession.
Nice.
I mean, they were an early British punk rock band, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah. No, the funny thing about Hamilton is that how much they swear varies. Because, like, on the one hand, like I say, there's the song where they literally are screaming, Southern motherfucking Democratic Republicans. But earlier, or is it later? It's later, actually. Later, when it's the Adams administration, and Hamilton goes, sit down, John, you fat mother, and then it's bleeped. So I was like, you were okay saying that earlier in the show, but not now?
I don't get censorship.
Well, they had to censor it more in order to make it PG-13 so they could put it on Disney Plus.
Damn you, Disney Plus. But I want.
But some of the other censorships were funny. For instance, like, I hope this letter finds you in good health and in the position to put wealth in pockets like me, people like me, down on their luck. You see, that it was my wife. You decided to. The other person goes, "Fuck," and it just. There's no cut at any point.
Well,
just
I think
fuck.
I
They
remember
cut off.
listening to that, and I was
Yeah.
just like, "Ooh."
And,
And on the phone. I don't know why I'm doing this.
and then later, that same phrase is repeated later in the show, and it's like, people like me down on their luck. You see that my wife, you decided to, and someone else goes, what? You know, so that kind of censoring I think is clever.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's funny and clever.
It's kind of like how have you ever seen those videos, perfectly cut screens?
Yes, exactly. It's
Yeah,
very much like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's such a simple structure, but I love perfectly cut screen videos.
Yeah, I like the song. Well, like, you know the little song that was like, "How can I say no to this?"
Say no to this. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like in the comment sections of when I listened to that, they were like, "Okay, Hamilton, step 1, say
Say
no!"
no! Yeah. No, what's funny, the songs Say No to This and Hurricane, they both have this where the ensemble backing him up is telling him not to do it. It's like, I don't know how to say no to this, and the ensemble goes, say no to this! You know, and the ensemble's going, no! Say no to this! No! Like, it's not that hard! And they're like, go, go, go! Like, get out of there! It's like, no! Not that hard! And similarly in Hurricane, they're like, wait for it! History has its eyes on you! They're like pleading with him, don't do it! Don't do it, man! Don't do it! The Reynolds pamphlet! Damn it! So, little things like that in Hamilton, I love.
Freaking Hamilton. It's great. So jazzy.
Well, it's especially jazzy and what did I miss?
I missed
What did
everything.
I miss?
There's a pen in here that I need. Where is it?
I don't know.
Where are you? I saw it today. It was in here. Probably.
Is it this?
So what? What
Oh, yes, it is. This isn't what I
Hey
need.
Heather, there's something I'm curious about.
Yes.
How did you sleep well last night?
I did. Because Sweetie knows, I'm pretty sure, and Bronny knows, but like, and maybe Brandon knows, I don't remember. But I couldn't sleep all of last night. I laid in bed and I was just like, I can't sleep. I slept and I saw the morning light come out and I was just like, okay, it's not happening.
Heather,
So I just kind of went through the day, hung out with Bronny, made him read my story. I drank a Red Bull because I'm like, okay, I'm going to stay up all day and then I'm going to go to bed and that's when the sleep will happen. And
You know, Heather,
that's what I ended up doing.
yesterday, like.
Oh yeah, y'all saw the midnight tweets.
My time. I said, Heather should go the fuck to sleep.
I'll be honest, I don't remember. I didn't remember until you said so. And then I was just like, the gods won't allow it.
Oh yeah, and then I sent you a blood from the blood god that video.
Oh my god. Yeah, so, yeah, having sleep problems, I think it's because I've been on quarantine and my sleep schedule kind of got messed up. Playing too much Skyrim late into the night. I haven't touched the game in like 2 days.
It's an Academy record.
I know, right? I like that game. Why is it the things I like hurt me?
No, because that's how they're made to do it.
I hate that. 7.
Yeah, Brawny, stop hurting her.
It's because he loves me too much. But I love him too.
So I guess it's even.
I didn't do anything.
Not
you did everything! This is actually coming out good.
We'll have to fix that. Get some more alcohol.
I've been drunk enough to where I can't. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. You don't.
Okay.
I don't know if we want that level. I'm out of soda too.
All right, what do you want? Big decision. We've got Mike's Hard. We've got Jamaican Me Happy.
What's Jamaican Me Happy?
It's a Seagrams thing that I like. It really tastes like juice. It's really good.
Oh, I like juice.
Yeah, you want some of that? Yeah. Okay. I'll get myself one too.
So how are you two gentlemen?
I'm doing all right.
Do you miss me?
I do.
Good. Brandon, do you miss me? He died.
Were you upset at me for something earlier?
I don't remember. Was I?
You seemed mad that I went about my day after getting sick earlier.
I'm always kind of like, oh, why didn't you just stay home if you felt bad? But like, I'm not bad.
I didn't feel bad because so here's what happened, Heather. I woke up late and we were gonna do our Saturday workout. But because I woke up late, I didn't have a whole lot of time to prepare. Normally I would make myself an egg sandwich and do a warm up and have a nice big breakfast and not go into it on an empty stomach. But I woke up late and there was a lot to do, so I didn't really have time to get breakfast. But what I was able to do is while I was running one of my morning errands, I grabbed a bag of trail mix and a bag of sausage jerky, and I went to and then I ate that on the way to the workout, and then it was during the workout that it just, like, the sausage disagreed with me and I threw it up.
I still feel like you should have went home. I mean, I know you didn't want to miss a cookout with tons of your friends, but like, throwing
Right,
up,
but I had no idea that was gonna happen.
I know, but it happened. And after that, you should have been like, am I sick? Is it just the food?
It was just I knew it was just the food. So I was not worried about that.
You know.
And as soon as I threw up, I felt better, and I was able to even just finish the workout, and it was great.
Okay, I'm not mad. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like, I didn't like that happened, and I would prefer it if you Sweetie's face says it all. Like, maybe lay down, have water. I mean, we're past it and you sound fine, but like,
He's gonna do it again.
damn it. Don't do that again.
Well, now I know that jerky doesn't go well with a workout.
Wasn't even gator
it
jerky.
won't happen again.
Okay.
Honestly, eating directly before a workout at all doesn't usually work
Yeah,
out.
you usually gotta let that stuff digest.
Yeah. Especially if you're having a hard workout. Like, if you eat and then you go on a brief walk, whatever. But if you're having a hard workout and you just ate a lot, bad idea.
Normally my Saturdays are wake up, teach a Patreon class, or wake up, get breakfast. Breakfast is usually like a meat, or or eggs, something like that, and a protein shake. Because then I teach my Patreon fitness class. And then then what do I do?
Have you had one too many?
Well, honey,
No,
how
I'm
long
just-
are your Patreon classes
then
normally?
after that, I put a load of laundry in, and I go to work out. I go to my normal Saturday workout with my friends, and then I come home, and by then I'm usually a little exhausted.
Honey, how long are your
So-
Patreon classes normally?
Come again?
How long are your Patreon classes?
They're usually half hour to an hour, depending on what I have planned and how many people I have in attendance. I have 4 people on that tier right now, but only one of them consistently comes to the classes, and he wants me to teach him fitness, so that's what we do. I do a little workout with him, and it's kind of a warm up to me.
And I'm guessing not very, super high energy. So I'm like, you are spending most Saturdays with time to digest the food you normally have. So maybe there's some validity to maybe wait 45 minutes before you do anything extremely physical after you eat.
Yeah, you're probably right. It's never been so much, because I've had this problem a couple of times before, and it's always
See, this is my problem. He says he's learned,
It's-
and yet he says he's had this happen before, so he really hasn't learned. So it'll happen again.
Bronny!
well. Oh my gosh, how do I put this? 3 times a pattern.
You have to kill yourself 3 times before you realize there's a problem. This is
Yes, and it's down to the type of food, because other times when I do it, other times when I eat right before a workout or on the way to a workout, it's not a problem. It's about what I've eaten, not when.
I think it's a combination.
Unless I just ate way too much, 'cause
Yes.
I don't know, my days are never. I never have 2 days that are even slightly the same. So sometimes if I'm gonna eat, I gotta eat at an inconvenient time.
So I just came back. What did I miss?
we're lecturing Bronny on not taking care of himself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Honey,
Bronny,
I'm half slammed right here. And even I'm just like, I ain't liking this.
Hey, Bronny, stop doing that. Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, well, now I know.
Knowing's half the battle.
Just gotta do the other half of the battle.
Yeah.
I think she's expecting someone to yell G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe.
That too.
G.I. Joe.
I hope Louie has a G.I. Joe movie in his arsenal. Because he wants us to go to a movie after this, and I'm like, yeah. Hope it's G.I. Joe.
Seems legit.
Super American.
Super American, yes.
I should ask Blue Tunes.
Yes. Yes, ask him out.
It's like, I'm gonna ask him
Look,
what movie he's watching.
Look. He's my senpai too, and you're the one who he actually likes, so you gotta get in there.
You just gotta talk about G.I. Joe. That's all the guy wants.
Yes, but I don't know much about G.I. Joe. So
Watch
you gotta
G.I.
do it-
Joe! You should watch it. I like
And it's
G.I.
funny
Joe.
because it's from my era, not yours.
Yeah,
But
I told him-
it was a boys' show, so I felt like I wasn't allowed to watch it.
Of course you're allowed to watch it. I talked to him and I told him how he inspired me to watch it. And I watched it.
See, that's how she gets in with the boys.
It's like, oh,
Yeah, see, I don't have that flirting power. So
that wasn't even flirting.
I'm not sure if that's how he saw it.
That's taking genuine interest in a person's interests.
That's flirting.
That's not flirting. Flirting is going like, hey.
Well, that's not always
or something
flirting.
like that.
It's flirting for me. Someone takes a genuine interest in my interests. I'm like, oh shit.
I've done that.
That's true, but if I consider it she's making a good friend move. you
Friendship flirting.
know? Friendship flirting, exactly.
I do that with everyone.
To be fair, I do that too. I feel like there was a time I was talking to Ellie about Beauty and the Beast and how I'm not a huge fan. And how, like, I'm like, I don't know, I never bought the romance dynamic. And she's like, I don't know, Belle looks over him all caring and stuff. And that's because I was like, I don't know, I didn't buy it on a romance level. I saw it as friendship. I was like, I didn't see the moment to where it went over to romance. And she's like, well, Belle looks over him all caring, like, and that's clearly romantic. I'm like, it is? Oh shit, I've got some apologies to write, because that's how I treat all my friends. And, like, if I've been giving off the wrong impression this whole time...
They were all like,
oh
she's
shit.
so into me. Why doesn't
Right?
she ask me out?
Oops. Which, to be fair, I've had a couple of oopses in that scenario. There they go.
Knife, you can come to the room. Hi.
Maybe she's like, no, the noises are coming from over there.
Oh man, it's 8:12 already. I haven't done stretches.
Stretchy stretch.
Man, I want some candy.
I've got cookies.
I had one. What I want is sour gummies.
I can't help you with that.
Sour. This isn't what I'm drinking. The sour gummy worms. What should be right here is Knife.
It's true.
We have a spot saved for her, and she's not here.
Yeah, but it sounds like all the fireworks coming from your end.
Yeah.
So she's probably like, no, F that crap.
I'm good over here, fam.
You're right.
I feel like I hear her.
I hear lots of things. But I don't hear Bronny telling us what the chat's up to. Or Brayden.
Oh, I haven't seen much. We're just getting some happy 4th of July. Battleship Agincourt says, one of my favorite censors, and I'm guessing in response to the censorship talk we were having earlier, was I love Kim Possible in A Serpent's Tail after seeing Discord Stone. When Oh You Mother and then a giant blaze.
I have not watched her stuff in years.
Oh, that one's one of our stuff. The Serpent's Tail was one of the Pointy Pony stuff.
Oh.
That was the one with the cockatrices.
Oh, no, I remember that because of how the Silver Quill dressed.
Yes.
That's all I remember.
Yes, and he was the one who wrote that, ironically.
Good.
And it was funny because he wrote me going, like, as much as I totally approve of, like, forcing a guy into drag, and, like, I feel like Silver and I didn't know each other too well at the time, so part of me was like, how did you know that? Yeah, like, it was
How
a line
long
that should have
ago?
been... I mean, we knew each other well enough, but, like, I don't think enough where I forced a guy into drag, which was totally a thing I'd do.
He just reads.
He just read me. He's just like, I have a feeling. Now he knows. Now I'm like trying to force him into drag, and he's like, damn it, stop.
You're gonna get my pink apron and put
exactly. And he's totally chill with that. So.
Damn it! Why did the conventions get canceled? We needed that to
I
happen.
know. Unless I.
This reminds me of a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's the liquid Jolly Rancher. That's why I love it.
Oh, my back needs to be readjusted. In a couple weeks, I'll be 25.
Nice. And with your boy.
And I'm gonna be a quarter of a century year old. Soon.
You'll be old enough to rent a car.
That's weird that I have to be that old. I'll have you know, my driving record is completely clean. I've been driving for 6 months.
It's completely clean.
Because I've literally had no time to do anything.
I went like
you know what's funny?
2 years before
Hold
I
on,
had my first accident.
I'm sorry. I just thought of a story. Okay.
Yeah.
So the other day, Corey took my car out to drive, and he got Wings and Things, which is this chicken place meals.
Of course.
Really good. Really, really good. He parked my car in the street, and he's like, oh, okay, I'll just pull it in before the end of the night. So I went on a walk the next day, and get back at like 2 p.m. and I realized that he never pulled my car in. So I run over to my car, and yeah, parking ticket. So I go to him, and I'm like, hey, Corey, get excited, and I just throw the ticket at him. And he tries to weasel his way out of it because he has this thing, right, where whatever is mine is his all of a sudden, even if I don't get permission. But when it's convenient, it's ours then. So he's like, you have to pay our ticket. I'm like, oh wait, it's our car now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, Corey.
Yeah,
what the hell?
And I argued with him. I'm like, you said you'd pull your car in. Oh wait, sorry, our car in, and you didn't pull our car in. So now you have to pay our ticket.
No, that definitely seems fair.
That is
and
fair. More than
no,
fair.
he gave up, and I drove him to the hall, the city hall of our tiny little Boomerville town, and he paid it.
How much was it?
$45.
He better pay that $45.
I remember one time I sort of did that indirectly to a friend, like by accident, and that we were driving. She was driving; it was her car, but she parked somewhere that I knew better than she did, and she's like, "Is it okay to park here?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think so. I'm sure it'll be fine." And then we come back and she's got a ticket on her car, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" And I absolutely volunteered to pay for it. I was like, "I'll pay for it. That was my bad. I told you could park here. I was wrong." So I volunteered to pay for it. It turned out like her mother was like, "No, it's okay. I'll pay for it. Whatever." Because we were teenagers at the time. But I was like, no, I will absolutely take ownership. I don't have money of my own, but I'll have my parents pay for it. It's fine. But I was sort of like, no, that was my bad. I told you could park here and you couldn't. So that was on me.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
I swear driving cars, it sucks. It's like, man, do I know if I can park here?
I was like, yeah. And I think I saw a sign that was sort of ambiguous. I'm like, it's fine. I'm sure a cop won't come by. Oh, shit.
I was thinking about a thing and then I forgot what the thing was. There's something about the cat.
The cat hiding from the fireworks.
No, not about a cat.
Nah.
I don't know.
For the 4th of July, it doesn't seem like we have a lot going for us currently.
4th of July. I got to eat a burger, and that's all I really wanted. And I just got leftover burgers. I'm gonna make more burgers tomorrow. It's gonna be good shit.
Same as the gym.
It's the third time this year that I've not this year. What am I talking about? It's the third year in a row that I've worked for the 4th of July. And I don't know. Maybe I have like this unspoken principle about holidays. I just don't like working on the 4th of July. I'd rather be with my family. Even my asshole brother who almost didn't pay for my parking ticket.
Freaking Corey. Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. All holidays, people just want to be home and do the stuff they want to do. But sure.
It's like when I worked at Burger King. I had to work on Christmas, which granted we closed early, but still. And then I had to work on the 4th of July. And can I just say it's such a dumb business strategy to be a mediocre, below mediocre actually, fast food place and keep yourself open on the biggest barbecue day of the year.
Yeah, Taco Bell did that same shit to me. They did it to me on Thanksgiving and Halloween. Like, Thanksgiving, they had me, and albeit Thanksgiving wasn't that bad. They let me go home early and they closed up. But someone ordered food that day that was enough for a Thanksgiving meal, so I'm guessing they just didn't remember their part to the dinner. So, yeah. But then on freaking Halloween, they make me work Halloween night? What a jerk move.
Well, I mean,
Heather,
they can't survive entirely on candy.
Heather, we can't go to Trans World now.
We can't go to well, we never could go to Trans World.
Yeah, we never. I'm still so mad about that.
Such great animatronics at that place. We can look at the videos. God,
Yeah.
that animatronic of just freaking the clown from It. With little Georgie. Like I said, I can't watch that movie again because the beginning just makes me so irredeemably sad. But the animatronic, I'm just like, whoa.
Invisibroni says, burgers.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I mean, I like
So
burgers.
here's a question. All right, it's a couple of parts. How well do you like your burgers cooked?
I like mine medium rare too. Found that, but she likes them heavy.
Well, medium rare actually is pretty good for burgers.
Yeah. And I was making burgers today. It was my first time making burgers on a stove, so they were kind of around that range, maybe even rarer.
So I was pacified.
And I liked them a lot because I was just like, a little rare, but I like them.
Yeah, I like them rare. So
I wouldn't serve them to my mom like that because like my family's very much I'm the weird one for that.
I mean, I'm sort of the weird one, but only like barely. Like I like them ever so slightly more rare than the rest of my family, but only like they like it more. Like basically, I think we all like medium rare, but they like it more on the medium side of medium rare, where I prefer on the rarer side of medium.
So it's just like a scotch of difference.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
So they know that.
So
They also know that I have a lower tolerance when things are medium. When things are medium or, God forbid, medium well, I'm like, it's inedible, So
It's
they
like,
just know
so
medium.
you just hate meat.
Basically.
Yeah, because freaking
Oh.
my mom is the type that's like, she'll take medium. Anything over that shows more pink, she's like, it's not even cooked. And I'm like, I'm an animal, Mom.
Right? I'm a
an
carnivore.
animal. I'm a carnivore.
I need my blood.
You need to get used to it because if we're in the apocalypse and I need to hunt for food, it's going to be cooked about that much because we don't got time to cook. That's what I tell her.
Right?
Oh, me and my mom. You know what we used to bond over? I have it right here. When she would take me to college to drop me off and I'd have time before class, I'd read her chapters out of this. Surviving the Zombie Outbreak, the official zombie survival field manual. I'd actually read this to her and we'd talk about it and talk about our zombie survival plan. That's probably one of my favorite bonding moments with my mom. Was talking about how we'd survive the apocalypse of zombies.
Nice.
And we just love watching those, like, we love Zombieland and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the good stuff. But I'm like, Mom, you're just going to have to get used to it because if I have to hunt deer in the wild and I cook it, we don't have time to cook, you're going to have to eat it somewhat raw. And she's like, no, I don't want to. I'm like, too bad, Mom, the zombie apocalypse is coming. Teotwonki. And that's a word.
Sure.
No, it is. It's like an acronym. Yeah, it's like the end of the world as we know it. Yeah, your Teotwonki plans.
now, here's the second part. How about toppings?
What about tacos?
No, toppings.
Oh, toppings on a burger. I put bacon on our burgers. She doesn't like cheese, but I had cheese. What I didn't do is, and mostly I didn't do it because I was hot and I was just like, I don't want to cook anything else, was I like to put an egg on my burger. I love to get an over easy egg, cook it up, fry it up, and then put it on top of my burger with bacon and cheese.
Heather, tell them about my burgers.
Oh, Bronny makes a thing called dinosaur burgers. They're thicker than mine, and they're pretty good. Especially since he puts the cheese, and he did put an egg on my burger the last time he made it for me, because he knows that's how I roll. And, yeah, they're really good. They're like, you can barely fit them in a bun. You have to eat them a certain way. They're great. I was showing Bronny my burgers today, and he was like, oh, that looked good. I'm like, yeah, with enough practice, I'll make burgers as good as yours.
Aw.
That was very flattering, thank you.
That's adorable.
I ship it.
Bagorna says, hello everyone, happy America Day. I hope that George Washington left gifts under your freedom tree.
I wish he did.
Yeah.
I guess we were naughty this year.
We are outgunned, outmanned,
I want a gun.
outnumbered, outplanned.
gun.
Gotta make it all out stand. You're gonna need a right hand.
All I have is a Nerf gun. And it never worked right.
So I guess it's Nerf and nothing.
I wonder what happened to all my bullets.
They bit the bullet.
They did something. I think they're in there.
If they're like Nerf bullets, they're probably lost somewhere.
Nah, they're little balls. I got this specifically because, it's a Deadpool gun. How are you not gonna? But it was always kind of hard to work. But it would be really cool just to have it up on the wall. Like, that looks cool.
I just saw the stream, and I saw you point the gun at yourself, and I'm like, please don't fire.
It's okay, the trigger's stuck. I don't even know how this works anymore. You figured it out.
Well, LG. I don't know if it's stuck. It's stuck.
I don't know what it does.
It's your thing.
It shoots sometimes.
Really?
Maybe. Everything's stuck.
Yeah, I know, right? Like everything.
Just 4th of July stream, let's play with guns.
Play with guns. I mean, nothing's more American than that, right?
You actually do get a shot off, I'm gonna laugh really hard.
I will after I scream in pain. I'm like, oh God, why? And that was hilarious, but oh, the pain.
I'm mostly keeping it around for the point where I can use it as a wall ornament.
Sorry, one of my friends posted a meme I actually like.
I love memes.
In the Payday channel.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with it.
Yeah.
I think this button.
I just remembered. Okay,
Whoa!
Ronnie, so the game
There
I've been
is
talking
bullets
about.
There are
in there.
bullets, alright.
3.
That,
Hold on,
4.
let them finish.
Oh,
yeah.
there were more in there.
Sorry, continue, guys.
I was gonna say, okay. So I got Heather to get Payday 2. You know, one of these days we'll play it. I believe it's still on sale for 99 cents, Ronnie.
Shit.
I will gift it to you if you want. We all have to play that game.
Gift it to him anyway.
It
Do
does
it
not
anyway.
look like a game I would enjoy playing.
He's a fighting game kind of guy.
You don't want to rob banks.
No,
Who doesn't
no,
want to rob?
All right.
Besides,
if
I don't know how I'd rob a bank. My name is Brawny.
What if I subscribe to your Patreon and put in a request?
Then you have to.
Yeah, then I would have to. You just gotta be patient. there's 46 names on that Patreon, and then every other week, I draw one at random.
Whew. Did you get to work?
I got the trigger to do something for a second there.
Oh, get it to do it more. We can put the bullets in there.
Okay.
There's 5 bullets. I think I'm only missing 2. Because I think there were 6 or 7 that came with it. You gotta cock it. You gotta cock it.
Well, that's the one thing. The cock ain't working, guys.
Ah, man, I hate it when my cock doesn't work.
I know, right? We broke the cock.
Damn it, I'm sorry, Bernie.
I was using that.
Am I on? Oh God, where am I? Like, was I on the 2nd round or the 3rd?
Hell if I know.
I used to be friends with a guy up in New York when I was in college, and we went to one of the laser tag places up there, and they would let you pick a code name for yourself, and his code name was Mike Hawk, and
Oh dear,
I'm like-
I see where this is going.
Yes.
yes.
I got the
So-
bullet.
Thank you.
So we're playing this laser tag game, and wouldn't you know, his gun stops working. So he calls down one of the marshals, and they take him to the side, and the guy examines his gun, and can't figure out why it's working. So he gets on his radio and comes over the intercom going, "Mike Hawk can't shoot. Mike Hawk can't shoot." And I didn't know what was going on. I just suddenly heard that over the radio. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? So we get that working. We finish the round. We go to play another round. We go up to the desk to pick our code names. He gets up there and goes, "I want to keep the same code name." They went, "No." And now if you go into that laser tag, they have a board with code names that you're not allowed to have. And right up there at the top is Mike Hawk.
What are the other ones?
I forgot.
I bet they're all innuendos.
Probably.
I would love them all to be.
I think Ben Dover was one of them. How's your crocheting coming along, Heather?
It's actually going pretty well. Look at that. That's a
Nice.
decent amount of progress for someone who's just like half lit right now. It's just like, yeah, this is Jolly Rancher alcohol.
Basically, yep.
And I'm finished.
Yay.
I need to straighten my back a sec. Oh, my spine. It's because I'm hunched.
Oh, my
You know what?
spine.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Is that
Do you
accurate?
have a
Ron?
brace to fix my back?
Wow,
That's
I don't have
pretty good
miracles,
imitation
but
to me.
that might help.
Oh, jeez.
Don't worry, guys. I'm cool. Yeah, you laugh all you want.
The people who are, I think the people who are fireworks.
Brony laugh.
It's not funny.
Oh, really? Is there cops?
I think I see some cop lights outside my window.
That makes sense.
Oh, geez, what's going on over there?
I think the people who were shooting off fireworks earlier.
Now, one of those is what I need.
Here you go.
I wish I had one of these.
You have it now.
Oh, yeah. Do you not use it?
I don't really use it, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, don't move out with it, but if you can use it more than I can, go for it.
I've been wanting one of these.
I had it back in college, and then my dad brought it over, and I just had nowhere to put it because there's no room on my bed for it because the
No.
ceiling comes up like here.
How do you sleep?
It's pretty easy. I just can't, do this in the morning is not a thing because the ceiling comes up to about here.
No, yeah, I get it.
So, I can function. It's just that those things, that doesn't fit
I've been
up there.
telling Bronny I've been wanting one of these. I'm like, Bronny, do you know those things that are like half an armchair? But like it's like the arms and the back, because my cousins used to have those, and I'm like, that's kind of what I want.
Yeah, there you go.
So it gives me a little support.
I'm actually not familiar.
Like, honey, look at it. It's this thing. Get this before I move in. Yeah.
Hold on, the stream has not caught up
I'm
to
not
you
really
yet.
sure. What is it? I don't know what it is. A bed seat?
Maybe.
I don't know, something weird. But yeah, he'll catch up to the stream, and then it'll show what I'm looking at.
Heather,
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I used to have something just like that, like a long, long time ago.
I believe that's called a reading pillow.
Reading pillow, I think so, yeah.
I feel like I've heard that too.
Of course, it's got a little compartment for your book and or cell phone.
No way! That's pretty handy dandy.
So you're telling me there's a comfortable way for me to read my Legend of Zelda? I think those are mangas.
Yeah, the mangas I get.
Yes,
Yeah,
do it.
there's a comfortable way to read those.
Yes, there is. We can find a way.
Mm-hmm.
They'll find any way. Yeah, this is good to me. I need to get my own.
I mean, yeah, you can, while you're here, you can have it.
While I'm here, I'll borrow it. When I move to Brownie, I want my own.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Like,
Because, yeah, no, I have, like, I appreciated my dad bringing it over, but I sort of held it going like, oh, this is thing. It can't fit on my bed, and it's kind of silly to put on the floor.
you know what I remember really? I was telling my mom, like, man, I don't have any wine glasses. She's like, no, you do. You have some over here. I'm like, I do? She's like, yeah, you got wine glasses here that we're handing down to you. I'm like, oh. And I think I know what wine glasses she's talking about.
My mother telling me a story
Tell me
that we had a reading pillow before our house fire, and my younger brother and I called it the atomic pillow because it was gigantic. It was like the size of us, and we would pillow fight with it. And but like if either of us managed to get this thing up off the ground and swing it, then if it connected, whoever got hit would be on the other side of the room.
That's funny.
Yep. And just whack! That thing hit so hard. You know.
That sounds awesome. You know what I also don't have over here is my Rainbow Dash cloud pillow. Like, I don't like Rainbow Dash, but my brother-in-law and my sister bought it for me because they were like, oh, My Little Pony, she likes that. And they gave it to me, and I'm like, you know, I appreciate it. And it's a soft pillow. Don't have it. It's back at home in California. I want that back. It was a good pillow. Really good pillow. Surprised I got most of my stuffed animals up here. I'm almost too comfortable.
It's okay if you fall asleep. We'll carry on without you.
Good. We only have like so much
Pristine
time.
Pristine says I'm very late and haven't been around in a while, but I've had a very rough June.
Oh, hey, Christine. How you doing, girl? Oh gosh, hold on. I gotta focus. Yeah, breath.
I'm having fun. I don't know about the rest of you guys.
She's having a great time. Me being drunk is mostly fun for everyone else.
Basically.
It always has been too, before you too. Like, Bronny had a great time because that's the first person I'd call. My little sister loved watching it because I would also bake cookies for some reason at that point in time. Which isn't a smart thing to do, but
Not
I
really.
did. I'd bake cookies when I was drunk. I don't know, I think my mom was very amused at one point, like, everyone has a good
Hey,
time.
sweetie,
Yes.
I'm curious about something. When would a Hebrew be the most dishonest? Cause I think it's July.
I'm drunk and I'm
You
not
laugh.
laughing. I'm drunk and I'm not laughing, and that's a problem.
Why is that so funny?
Brandon's
I'm a
Jewish, he's
funny
allowed to
person.
laugh.
Heather, question.
What?
There is a complete official guide to Breath of the Wild, like one giant strategy guide, basically.
Yeah.
And we all know how big that game is, so the
Yeah.
book is very thick. There's the hardcover for $74 and the paperback for $79. Should I get the paperback or the hardcover?
Ah, man. How pretty is the hardback is the question.
Hardcover. Let me see if there's a preview.
Like, if it's a good-looking book, yeah, it'll look good on your bookshelf. And if you're gonna buy
I mean,
it,
of course I'm gonna say it's a good looking book because I'm biased. I love it. So
well,
yeah,
it's
a
your
good-looking book.
bias that matters. This is your thing.
I am gonna say I think I like the paperback style a little better.
Well, then go paperback. You know what you should do? You gotta make a decision. Be like, okay, I have to buy this one, and then you'll see if you feel like, no, wait, I really wanted this one, and then you'll know.
Or I collect Zelda merchandise to begin with, so maybe I'll just get both, just so I can say I have both.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest right now. I need you not to judge. My mind is a blur right now, and I don't remember half the stream.
I'm impressed. Now, though, I do feel guilty about encouraging her.
Like, what did we even talk about?
I'm just gonna go out and say that.
I think I
Heather's
remember
cutting out,
yelling
so-
for you to come into the room.
Yes, that was at the beginning, because people wanted to know about Hamilton.
Okay, Hamilton makes sense. I think. Did I?
Bronny,
Yeah.
can you transcribe for me? Heather's kind of cutting out.
I mean, she's cutting out for me too.
God damn it.
Basically, she's blackout drunk at this point.
I don't remember what happened.
She doesn't remember half of the stream.
I remember it, kind of.
Well, I know we had that little scare when we thought we were live.
Oh yeah, the beginning I was just like, are we live? Oh no, wait, we're not live because I didn't hit the button. I had to look and see if that button was still blue. And it was. One day that's gonna be how it happens though. Like I accidentally start the stream and I'm like, oh wait, it wasn't time yet.
Yeah, part of me is always like partially terrified I'm gonna do something indescript when the camera's on and go like, oh shit,
It was like, oh no, my boob was showing for a minute.
or something.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna.
You don't want to do a DSP, yeah.
The only thing that matters is if the stream understands.
Yes, as long as you guys remember, that's what counts. And you can always go back and rewatch it for the memories of you being drunk as hell and it's wonderful.
Like I'm never gonna. I don't watch streams in general. Why am I gonna watch my own? Isn't that a fact?
The truth comes out.
Honestly,
It is the
sometimes
truth. Bronny asked me before he started doing streams. He asked me, like, Heather, how do you think my subscribers would like it if I started streaming this and that? What do you think? And I'm like, Bronny, I'm gonna be honest. I'm the wrong person to ask. I don't watch streams. I have my own, but I never watch them. I think they're boring. I don't know why
You know
people
what-
come to mine.
It's funny, Heather. I actually sometimes I do go back and watch previous streams I've had. Like, there's a couple of select favorites I have.
Uh-huh.
The one where you started late and you started blaming all of us.
Yes, and
I
it's
have
all your fault.
Yeah. The one way back in October with the Mickey Mouse story.
See, you guys have it's not like I don't have pleasant memories on the streams, but it's not the kind that I would go back and rewatch it. I like rewatching it in my head because it's usually better. But I don't get the appeal of streams in general. I don't know why all you are here. I guess I'm famous enough and Sweetie's famous enough where you guys are like, I want to watch them.
If I'm gonna be 100% honest, if I wasn't like literally in the other room, I probably wouldn't watch your stream either.
We don't do anything. We crochet and talk about crap. This is a podcast.
Well, yeah, it's a podcast basically.
You can have me going in the background.
There you go.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I have fun. I love doing this because, I'm talking to my friends, I'm talking to people in the chat, and they're usually pretty interesting. I just don't get the appeal of a regular stream. Like a video game, I can kind of get it if you want to know how things are done, but even Game Grumps, like the stuff that I will watch, edit stuff out. They're a video. They aren't a stream. Excuse me again.
Okay.
But, they aren't a stream. They edit out the boring parts, and I'm like, how do you deal with the drag? We're a stream that lasts 2 hours. I don't understand it at all. But I don't know if that's what you're into.
Yeah, I think the only stream... No, I lied. Because I was going to say, the stream that I'm not involved in any way, I don't really have one.
I guess that's the appeal. It has to be someone you know and like.
Yeah, absolutely. If it's not someone I know or like, I'm not going to watch it. I don't care. Even, people who were my friends, and we don't talk much, I tried watching their streams, and I'm like, I can't because
it's long.
I'm not part of this person's life anymore, so I feel like it's like jumping in on a series you used to watch type of thing. I'm like, I feel like I need to catch up with you before I can watch your stream because there's a whole bunch of inside jokes I'm not getting.
Oh yeah, maybe that's why it's so hard for us to get new viewers.
I mean, it's true. You can always make your own inside jokes, people.
Yeah.
Dagorna says the fact that Heather is still crocheting while drunk is impressive.
It's very impressive.
Yeah, I'm impressed with myself. I didn't think I could do this. I was drunk once and I couldn't. We're actually making progress, and that's weird.
I mean, you got frustrated at it a couple times. You're like, why am I making triple crochets or some crap?
She's like, what am I doing? And then I just went with it, and I'm like, oh, I made a thing. One day I'm just going to be 4 streams, totally blacked out drunk, and at the end of it, I'm like, when did we make a scarf? When did this happen? Who made this? Heather, you made it.
Gonna say, I thought this was gonna be chaos and untying, because I expected there to be a bunch of knots.
Yeah.
No, I've been trying to keep on top of it.
Have you been
We
doing
did
that?
not meet your expectations.
I haven't noticed if you did that.
I did, yeah.
No, you didn't, Brony.
I don't even remember. Have you been doing it when I'm not looking?
Yeah, basically when you were not looking, I was...
Dude, I'm super not perceptive right now. If she's been untangling it this whole time...
It wasn't,
noticed.
thoroughly untangled. I just had to sort of double check that it wasn't untangled, basically. I was like, it's all good, okay.
Alright, it's fine.
If it was one of those knots where I had to, go at it for years, you would have noticed.
Alright, you can do a lot of stuff right now and I wouldn't notice. I forgot you were wearing my hat.
Yep. One of the viewers asked if I could wear it, so...
Yeah, that's a good hat. I never get to wear that hat. This is the one time of year where it's fully appropriate.
Yes.
Maybe I'll wear it on election day. I don't know.
There you go.
I'm gonna wear this outfit on election day. It's
Oh.
gonna be great.
That'd be nice.
Except people will probably think I'm a Republican. Damn it.
That's alright.
Don't assume my political agenda.
Well, I mean, if you are a registered Republican, there were times I've gone where, you go up to either the Democratic or Republican table and,
I don't see. That's why I didn't distinguish because I don't want people to know.
Yeah.
It's my business.
Well, especially in primary elections, it's a different ballot. It's a different ballot if you're a Democrat or Republican. If it's a
General election.
general election, then usually it's the same. But primary elections, yeah, you have to go. Basically, I would go to the blue table to get my ballot because it would be different.
Good.
And then I think if you're non-denominational, as it were, I think there's a separate place you go to for that.
That's how I prefer to keep it. I want my political things to be my business, and people can leave me alone about it.
Yeah, I agree. For me, though, I acknowledge the fact that I lean liberal. And because of that, I feel like I don't have any business deciding what Republicans are instated. I'm sort of I shouldn't be able to, because I feel like I would inadvertently, whether consciously or subconsciously, I'd want to corrupt, I'd be like, oh, I'll put in a more liberal person, blah, 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 and stuff like that. So I feel like I'm more invested in the Democratic Party than I am the Republican Party. So the Republican Party can do whatever the heck they want. It's none of my business. That's sort of where I am. Because I'm do this as I lean to the right. I lean left. But I am generally moderate, so yeah, I tried to figure out what the hell that was. I couldn't figure it out. It was like a push. Tried pushing it in, I tried pulling it out, I tried switching it.
I wonder if it's just broken.
It could just be broken.
It was always really hard to work. They put Deadpool on it and expected it just to sell. And it did, I bought it.
I mean, they weren't wrong.
It's like,
Yo, I'm hype. I was alright. I'm missing some issues of I thought I was missing some issues
this
of
how you
the
hold them?
Fire Princess manga I've been reading.
A gun like
Turned
that?
out it's still
Probably,
being
yeah.
published, and
Put
the
it
newest
in
one
your
is coming
shoulder.
out this
Yeah,
August.
of course there's...
I shot a
Cool.
gun a total
Yeah,
of
I'm
one
hyped.
times, and Ronnie gave me the gun.
I've never shot a gun.
It
I'm
was
gonna
a shotgun.
pre-order it.
It kind of hurt.
What is this
Yeah,
about
it does.
shooting guns?
But it was good. Oh, I was telling her there was only I wasn't sure I'd hold this gun, but I think this goes in the shoulder. But I was,
Yeah, that would be the right way to do it.
and I told her about the only time that I ever shot a gun. The one time I shot a gun was when you handed me a 12 gauge shotgun. I think it was.
Yeah, that thing was too big for you.
Yeah, it kind of had the kickback, but I was just like, oh, that kind of hurt, but that was pretty cool. This won't shoot.
Nope. Oh, what the hell? Oh, we almost got it.
Let me shoot! I want to shoot the gun!
You made it work for a second there.
What did you push?
I pushed this button. Oh.
Why?
We were
It
so
worked for
close.
a minute!
We were so close. I don't know how you did it. I feel like it needs to go back again before you can shoot it.
It does!
But it can't go back again.
Why won't it go back?
I don't know.
Press it again!
I wish I was there to take a look at it. I might be able to figure
I think
it
I
out.
had this gun when he was visiting, but I forgot about it. I like this gun so much. It's so cool looking, but I can never shoot it.
I don't even know how you moved it to begin with.
I know. Try moving it forward a little bit.
It-
No,
It's not moving one way or the other.
Yeah.
It doesn't like me.
Is it in all the way?
Yeah.
Eh. I think it's where it needs to be. Are there any other buttons I have to push? I wish I kept the instructions.
To be fair, something that clearly was probably designed for a child, it should not be this complicated. Now, I say that fully knowing the last time I visited my nephew, I was playing with one of his Transformer toys, and I legitimately had a hard time turning Optimus Prime back into the truck. Like, I was like,
Dude,
I know he does it! Like,
my nephews had those toys. They sucked. But you know what they did? They made different levels of the toy. There was a level 1 where, like, if you had it as a car, if you stood it up on its hood, it would just transform by itself. It wouldn't be it'd be blocky, but it would transform for you. And that's what they started buying them after they discovered that. Because level 2 was a freaking Rubik's Cube.
Right? Yeah, I was like, oh, Transformers, and I'm like, oh, just mindlessly playing with a toy made for like a 3-year-old, and I'm going, why am I having so much trouble with this?
3-year-olds are smart.
Right? I'm like, I'm 10 times your age, son, why am I having trouble?
I'm seeing that it doesn't move at all when I press it like this. But when I move like this, there's a little bit
There's a
more
little
give.
bit of a give, yeah. That's what I was trying to do, because that's what I noticed would work too. If you press it the other way, the trigger would move. But the thing on top wouldn't move. So you did the magic of making the thing on top move.
No, shoot! Does this thing need stuff? Oh, this looks
Get
like
it, Brody? Shoot.
Yep,
Hey,
yes, I
she
do.
said shoot.
Huh? I am not throwing away my shot.
How exactly does the Libertarian Party vote, Aspergorna? Do they shoot the paper and it sends the message or what?
I
I
always
don't
thought
wanna
they,
vote
I always
like
thought
that.
they did it by Falcon, you know. They just attach it to the
I'm
down
gonna
to the
shoot
top
my
and
vote
let
in
it
some
fly.
paper.
Write-in ballot.
If Republicans voted like that, though.
I know, right? That'd probably be how they would want to vote.
Now, Libertarians, they usually either don't participate at all, or they'll
Right in.
register as. Yeah, some of them write in. That's a minority, but more often than not, they end up registering as Republican, and then voting third party, or for whatever candidate.
We're gonna end up breaking her computer.
With a rubber bullet.
Breaking her computer. How else? Like how else?
Yeah,
can you
it's
break
so
the computer?
broken. I looked at my phone and it reminded me I actually have a Geek Squad appointment coming up.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
how-
for your computer, yeah.
Yeah, computer is what needs to get fixed. I never relied on this laptop that much because this laptop sucks. Holy crap, guys. We're like 8 minutes left in the stream. What happened?
You screamed at Brawny for vomiting.
Yeah.
How
How wasted was he? It's okay, you can play it.
Okay. I'm good.
Yeah, it's a kazoo.
Nice.
Alright, that's great. So 8 minutes left in the stream, or like 7 minutes left in the stream. If you have any last minute comments, questions, or concerns, please bring them up now for Purple Challenge until next stream. Nothing's going on next week, so yeah, we'll be here. But like the week after next week, I'll be in Florida. We're still having the stream, and you guys are gonna get to see me open my birthday presents. Yeah!
Noise.
I deserve all the presents. I was a good girl this year. I learned how to drive a car. I got a job. I mean, I had a job, but like
Got a new one.
this is a new one and it pays the best. So I deserve all the presents. Yeah.
Yep, I agree. So if anybody out there listening happens to have gotten Heather a birthday present, you should send it to me so that we can open it on the stream.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna be at his house.
Yep,
I'm just gonna throw it at you before you leave.
that works.
I'm not gonna wrap it. I can't be bothered.
Oh,
No, it's
Cora
fine.
just
I had to
reminded
wrap all
me.
of Bronny's Christmas presents for his.
Because I just saw the word
No.
alligator.
I'm a
Heather,
good rapper. Yes.
I've been seeing a bunch of gator posts on your Twitter. What's the origin story?
Bronny's taking me to Gatorland.
Woo!
I'm gonna see gators. I'm gonna wrestle a gator. Then I'm gonna have some gator jerky, and then I'm gonna have stuff that's gators. I like gators.
Kinda
They're pretty
want-
cool.
I kind of want to try gator jerky, but I'm almost certain that
It's probably gross.
people are just gonna say no, not even that. People are probably just gonna say, "Oh, it tastes like chicken," because that's what everyone says. Everyone
yeah.
says that something tastes
No,
like chicken.
I'll get some gator jerky and I'll send you some.
Sweet.
It probably will.
All
be.
right, sounds good.
I don't know what lizard meat's supposed to taste like.
I don't know. I've never had reptile. I've had an amphibian. That's
I mean,
the closest thing.
I mean, why would you? What amphibian? Frog legs? Not France. Okay, guys.
No, America.
Oh, 5 minutes left in the stream. 5 minutes left in the stream. Any last minute comments, questions, or concerns, please say them now for the whole challenge until the next stream. In America.
Yeah, if you go to county fair, you go to like one of those fry everything places. They've got fried frog legs.
Oh, that's cool. I knew you'd been in Europe and France and stuff, so I figured like, oh, frog legs, stereotypical France thing.
No, never saw frog legs on the menu in France.
Really? Why is that the stereotype?
No idea, honestly. I'm sure somebody eats it over there. But I don't know. There was escargot though. Had some French escargot. Delicious.
Oh, did we?
Oh, it's so delicious.
Yeah, that's the stereotypes. Frog legs, escargot, maybe chicken cordon bleu.
Cordon bleu, coq au vin,
What is chicken cordon bleu? I know it's chicken. What's going on?
and the cordon bleu.
What is
Good
cordon
question.
bleu?
Let me double check. Making sure I'm thinking of the right dish. Because that, sometimes I get them mixed up in my head.
Like, is it with blue cheese?
I think it is blue cheese, yeah. It's stuff with cheese and stuff like that. Yeah.
But
So yeah,
Cora
actually,
said-
I laugh. I made something similar to this, but it's basically chicken with like I won't say bacon, but it's more of like a sausage meat and cheese, and it's all like wrapped up together.
Now that sounds like something I would eat the hell out of.
I've made something similar to that.
Oh, you know what I remember what I was thinking about earlier? It was about how I had eaten fried chicken on Friday. I ordered some fried chicken, and I was eating it, and Knife was bugging me because I'm like, okay, I've ordered this before, and I've given her some. And now she expects it. And she came, and she was actually batting at the box like, hey, what about me? And I'm like, okay, shut up, and I gave her some. And then she wouldn't leave it alone. Like, she was even smelling, like, as I had thrown it out, she was smelling the bag, being like, I still smell that chicken on there. I'm like, you ate it! There are 3 pieces of chicken here, and I gave you strips off of all of them. Little freaking cat. She wants my chicken. But yeah, I spoiled that cat too much. Oh yeah, and every time I make tuna too, all that. Batting at my freaking feet, like, hey, give me a can. Like, I gave you a can. There's a little bit in there. You lick all that. As
Well, she expects it, so you give it to her, so you reward the behavior.
Because I love her. And she's
You can't
adorable.
complain about the behavior you reward, and she expects it.
I can't help it. She's really cute. She's looking at me with the big eyes like, I thought you loved me. Why aren't you, like, feeding me this delicious food that you know I want, and you're feeding me dry kibble shit all freaking day? I want tuna. I want chicken. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Do you have to whine about it so much? She whines about everything. She goes to my bed and whines to me that I'm not petting her enough. I'm like, okay, I pet you. And she's like, I want more. She's like, okay, now I want to take a nap. This freaking cat. She hasn't been here all day.
Heather, lesson 1.
Oh, yeah.
All
Well, 2.
Cats are beautiful.
She is. She's so gorgeous. She makes me so frustrated. It's like, I love you and you're gorgeous, but you're like frustrating me right
Brawny,
now. Trying
Brawny
to
needs to get lesson 1 down fairly soon.
Oh my god, Brawny told me about an awesome comic idea that he hope he does. That he can tell you about if he wants to. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have admitted it.
What did I tell you about?
An idea about a comic you could make with cats.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think I'll talk about it because I could actually probably make it, and I want it to be a surprise to
Oh, it's a
everybody
good-
who also follows me.
It's a good thing that I kept it secret then. Good job.
Yeah, last minute of the stream.
You bastard! Last minute of the stream, last minute of the stream, any last minute comments, questions, or
Any
concerns,
comments,
please hold
questions,
those.
concerns?
I said
sit
it
Stop
down
first!
and
interrupting your
hold your
woman.
peace
I
until
said
the
it
next
first!
stream.
I said it first!
Stop
Yeah,
interrupting
but I
your
said
woman.
it better.
Well, I say it the best.
See, this is
My
why
voice is
you don't watch
sexier.
streams, because it's
I-
all about people vying for attention on other people's streams.
I'm cuter than you and I deserve it. Move my iPod. Yeah. Go listen to this.
Okay, so I kind of want to share this.
Yes.
I was when I went to the workout today. I'm like, which workout shirt am I gonna use? I'm like, hey, I should pick the one that's red, white, and blue,
Oh yeah.
or something that's red, white, and blue. And I only have one workout shirt that's red, white, and blue, and it's my it's one of my Mexican soccer jerseys.
I love
And I'm
those
like, oh,
jerseys.
that seems kind of ironic to me. And I thought it was funny, and I've been harping on it all day. And that's it. That's all the time we have.
Right for.
No.
Thanks for using your last few minutes on that. You didn't even plug a picture. Take a selfie. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining this stream. Even though I won't remember most of it, I'm glad that you will. We had a great time. I'm sure everyone had a good time. Sweetie had a great time. Look at her. Yes. So let's do what I usually do after a stream. Say goodbye in alphabetical order. Ronnie, you're first.
No.
It's,
Brandon is first.
try again. Let her figure it out. Don't tell her.
Brandon, you
If
first.
it's alphabetical, then Sweetie goes first.
No, she's Sweetie Bloom. That starts with an S. That's after B. I think. Yes.
How can you be sure about that? You're drunk.
Shut up and say goodnight, Brandon.
Bronny, now you're just gaslighting her. Good night, everybody.
Gaslighting. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Okay, Bronny, now you whore. Get this bottle away from me.
Good night, everybody.
Listen to that laugh. That abusive laugh.
Sweetie, it's your turn.
Oh, goodbye, everybody. I'll make sure to get some water in her.
Okay, and I'm
Bread, you
Heather
need
Ross.
bread.
What am I supposed to do? Just eat a slice of it? You never
Yes, eat
answered.
like 5 slices of it, Heather. Trust me.
I don't know. Make me a sandwich.
With what?
I have salami in there.
Okay.
Put some cheese, mustard.
Ew, salami.
Cheese.
See if
Ew.
I have pickles. Anyways, I'm Heather Blossom, and I had a great time streaming with you guys today. I feel like we made progress despite what the hell was going on. That's great. See if I remember what the hell I did next week. We're not traveling back in time. That's not allowed. Anyways, I had a good time, and I hope you guys did. So we'll see you in the next one. Maybe Knife will join us. Goodbye.